and welcome to Clearview Television. We are reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. Student beats his teacher to death in Abraka, Delta State for flogging his younger sister. Court of Appeal in Akure reverses life imprisonment conviction against Prophet Babatunde Alfa over disappearance of one-year-old Gold Kolawole in his church. Federal government reaffirms right of Nigerian workers to belong to labor unions in line with principles of International Labour Organization. I am Prudence Okonna with the details of these and more stories. A teacher in a private school in Abraka, Delta State, Ezugo Joseph, has died after he was allegedly beaten to death by one of his students. Confirming the incident, the spokesperson of the State Police Command, DSP Bright Edafe, said the suspect Michael Ogbeise, an SS3 student of the school, attacked the teacher for flogging his younger sister, Promise. He blew the teacher, beating him up, and the teacher collapsed. The teacher was rushed to the hospital where he was confirmed dead. Reports reaching Clearview TV newsroom say the suspect and his parents are currently at large as they have all fled the apartment, while the sister Promise is currently in protective custody. DOWEN College has announced the temporary closure of the school in the wake of the controversy surrounding the death of one of its students. Recall that Clearview TV earlier reported that a young boy, Sylvester Romoni, was reportedly beaten to death at a Lagos school for refusing to join a cult. According to Perry, an uncle to the 12-year-old boy who was bullied and beaten, revealed that his cousin, until his death, was a student of a college in Lagos State who was beaten to death by his peers for refusing to join a cult. Meanwhile, the school released a statement saying that the boy had injured himself in the hip while playing football. The incident has sparked a lot of outrage, with most Nigerians demanding for justice. Sylvester would have clocked 12 this Saturday, December 4. A middle-aged man has allegedly turned 2 children to tubers of yam in Ibadan, Oyo State capital. A report monitored on the sister station TVC in Abuja says that the said man dropped a certain amount of money on the ground, which the children reportedly picked and turned into 2 tubers of yam.
Making sure them now. Nǹkan wọ̀nyí nínú ẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń fi yé mi pé ṣé ọmọ kékeré ni mi tó fi ń bẹ̀ mí lórí iṣẹ́ tí mò ń jẹ lọ yìí. Bàbá ẹ̀ dẹ́gbẹ́ dàgbà ju ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń sọ.
Ok, kí ló wá mú wọn ṣé wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ yín ni? Wọ́n já lè parọ́ mọ́ yín pẹ̀sà àwọn ọmọdé ṣu, ṣé wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ yín ni?
Wọ́n gbé ìtì ẹ̀ lásán ìgbà tí yóò sọ yẹn di ṣu.
Sọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣu.
Because
The Court of Appeal sitting in Akure, the Ondo State capital, has overturned the life imprisonment conviction against Prophet Babatunde Alfa over the disappearance of one-year-old Gold Kolawole in his church in November 2019. The court acquitted Prophet of conspiring, aiding and abetting the disappearance of Gold Kolawole in his church. Alfa is the founder of Soti Tobire Praising Chapel with headquarters in Akure, the Ondo State capital. Recall that an Ondo State High Court had sentenced the Prophet to life imprisonment over the disappearance of Gold Kolawole in his church in 2019. Prophet Alfa then appealed the judgment of the High Court, asking the Court of Appeal to nullify his life sentence conviction. Delivering judgment on behalf of other judges, Justice Gama Baraka ruled that the circumstantial evidence the High Court based its judgment on was not enough to convict him. Justice Baraka therefore discharged and acquitted Prophet Alpha of the offense. A strategic partnership aimed at putting an end to human rights abuses and demanding justice for victims in Nigeria is in the offing. A non-governmental organization, Advocates Sans Frontiers, France otherwise known as Lawyers Without Borders, is seeking greater collaboration with the Legal Aid Council of Nigeria to ensure protection for victims and families of human rights abuses. A joint news briefing in Abuja, the need to enhance the promotion and respect for human rights and fundamental freedom in Nigeria was elaborately discussed, with recommendations on how to get appropriate government agencies to offer remedy for people whose rights to life and freedom are violated. Clevy TV's email Fonokon was there, now tells us more.
Advocates Sans Frontiers, France, otherwise known as Lawyers Without Borders, are partnering with the Legal Aid Council of Nigeria to once again deliberate on better ways of further strengthening advocacy towards ending human rights violations in Nigeria. The forum was an interactive session with Nigerian lawyers committed to advancing the cause of human rights and the rule of law. A board member of Advocates Sans Frontiers, France, Yvonne Barnett, and the group's country director in Nigeria, Angela Uzoma, speak on the activities of the non-governmental organization towards addressing human rights violations in the country.
To work with our main partner to design and to develop new projects in the interest of vulnerable people, minorities, protectors and defenders of human rights in Nigeria.
The past 2 years, our project has been responding to these key issues in different ways. First of all, in building the capacities of security personnel in Nigeria on human rights by providing trainings to key security personnel across the 3 states of the project. And beyond the capacity building, we are also carrying out advocacy on human rights. And advocacy has brought to birth actually the Anti-Torture Act, as we have already signed by the President.
In the same vein, the Director General, Legal Aid Council of Nigeria, Aliyu Abubakar, sheds more light on how the council has been responding to human rights issues.
Contribute to the efficient application of internationally recognized human rights by ensuring the defense of all persons deprived of free and independent legal counseling.
In Nigeria, like most other countries, there are reports about suspects being tortured, sometimes to death, while in detention or prison custody. So, how are matters like these being addressed?
And as lawyers, we work in court to obtain case decisions, to change the case law, to reduce the abuses in police station, and to obtain good results in our different trainings for all legal practitioners.
The federal government decided to legislate and come up with an anti-torture, a law that is called anti-torture bill. It has become a law now and it is in force. There are always sanctions for infractions that are committed by even security agents. The problem is that most of the time these things don't get reported. And in fact, considering the population of this country, the infractions are insignificant, so to say, but they do occur and sanctions are being meted out to offenders.
Advocates Sans Frontiers, France, aims at contributing to ending human rights violations such as torture, ill treatment, arbitrary detention, and extrajudicial killings, often perpetrated with impunity by state security agencies. Imefonokon, reporting for Clevy Television.
Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has granted automatic employment to the best graduating student of the College of Health Sciences and Technology, Ida Egamana Elizabeth Yakwesoko, of the Department of Science Laboratory technicians with a cumulative grade point average of 5.0 was given immediate employment with the Kogi State Specialist Hospital, Lokoja. The governor announced the automatic employment at the first combined convocation of the college since its establishment 45 years ago.
Let's stand up for the champion, Gamana Elizabeth. With the CGPA 5.0.
There are no two ways to attaining academic excellence. Rather, what is required to get to the top is commitment, resilience, and dedication to studying. And these attributes are what have earned automatic employment for Egamana Elizabeth Yakpesuko.
It wasn't easy at all, but with hard working, God saw me through. My advice to other students is to put away every form of distraction and focus on their studies.
Governor Yaya Bello, in announcing the gesture, charged the students of the college to dedicate their time and resources to their academic pursuits if they must earn honor for themselves, their families, and the state in general.
I seize this opportunity to pronounce immediate employment into the Kogi State Specialist Hospital. And Gamana Elizabeth, the medical laboratory graduate technician who came overall best in just the concluded season. I congratulate you, and I urge each and every one of you to put in your best. By the grace of God, as you are graduating from this school or this institution, we will assure you that job awaits you out there.
The provost of the College of Health Sciences and Technology, IDA, Dr. Solomon Anyegu, commended the state governor for his relentless efforts towards improving the education sector in the state. He, however, seized the occasion to request for more infrastructure for the institution.
All the courses of this institution has been successfully accredited by the various regulatory councils. The National Diploma in Environmental Health Technology, Health Information Management have been granted interim accreditation by National Board for Technical Education. This has been non-existent for 45 years. But today, under your administration, we have been able to secure substantive accreditation. Kudos to Your Excellency. Less than a kilometer of this road, I want to believe before His Excellency moved from DC to the President of this nation, this road will be wonderfully tarred.
In a swift response to the request for improved facilities at the college, Governor Bello gave express approval, noting that the provost and the management of the institution have done very well with the little resources at their disposal.
We are dedicating 30% of our 2022 budget for education. I want to assure you that by the grace of God, from the beginning of January 2022, all of your staff will begin to earn the new corn heads from January 2022.
The provost said none of the past governors, despite being visitors to the college, had deemed it necessary to visit the institution, noting with joy that Governor Yaya Bello had between 2016 and 2021 visited the college for a record 4 times. More than 1,000 graduating students were presented with certificates, while some notable individuals and organizations were conferred with various awards for their immense contributions to the development of the institution and humanity. Gloria Atta reporting for Clearview Television.
The federal government has reaffirmed the right of all workers in Nigeria to belong to labor unions in line with the principles of the International Labour Organization (ILO) in workplaces. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige, reaffirmed this at a 2-day tripartite harmonization and validation of reviewed labor laws bills in Abuja. Presenting a keynote address, Ngige said Nigeria must align itself with all the ILO principles in workplaces, including the principles of strike and picketing. He noted that in the last 1 month, a lot of things had gone wrong in the labor sector, which his ministry and the presidency were upset about in terms of employer-employee relationship. The minister disclosed that Nigeria was poised to ratify the ILO Convention 190 on Violence and Harassment 2019 to address violence and harassment against women and men at workplace through standard legislation, workplace policies, and initiatives on safety and well-being at work. To ensure the healthy growth of any organization, its financial status must be properly attended to. To this end, Green Olives Consultancy, a financial management outfit that provides professional accounting and financial management solutions to government and corporate organizations, has organized a summit which featured the exhibition of a financial technology company, ExtraPay, by ExtraTech. ExtraPay as a financial product is a revolutionary fintech brand powered by e-traders initiative and targeted at creating an amazing superpower commission from revenues generated through electronic vending. According to the Chief Executive Officer of Green Olives Consultancy, Emmanuel Abonta, the key objectives is to promote financial accountability and inclusion through educating all financial operators on the role and benefits of auditing in any financial setup.
The activity of FinTech involves providing services using innovative technology to provide services that are helping in financial service delivery. And as a result of that, there is need to provide an audit assurance right early so that the organization will be able to meet its objective, and so that we will be able to ensure there is assurance from the financial report that they are going to produce in their business, and also to help them to comply with all the regulatory requirements, and also be able to mitigate fraud and prevent fraud.
The managing director of ExtraTech, Jeffrey Adams, speaks further on what ExtraTech has set out to achieve.
We have developed a product called ExtraPay, and that product today is a financial technology product that is actually penetrating, especially in Nigeria, seriously. Acceptability is going on properly. We believe that the only way to succeed is to disrupt the system, and also to make sure you have a futuristic technology that can help people have ease and conveniences, and that is all we are out to do.
You're watching Clearview Television News. More stories to come after this timeout.
Listen to this truth. We are growing by the day, and our viewership keeps growing on our different platforms. We are inviting you to advertise your goods and services with us at incredibly low rates. And do you have news for us? Script or video? Please contact us through our email address, clearviewnewsroom@gmail.com, or WhatsApp line 080-650-30-300. Again, 080-650-30-300. Welcome on board.
You're welcome back. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) has established a special female squad designed to curb kidnapping in schools. Commandant General of NSCDC Ahmed Abubakar Audi, who spoke at the launch of the squad and inauguration of a training garden in Akure, the Ondo State capital, said the establishment of the special female squad is born out of the need to effectively curtail the recent upsurge of insecurity in the state. Clearview TV's Samuel Bello has details.
There are many things at play in the war against insecurity in schools, which Nigeria has been struggling with for the better part of the last decade. Schools are generally referred to by experts as soft targets because they usually have few or no fences, weak security, and inadequate number of security guards who are even poorly trained. Part of the measures to stem the tide of this problem has been put in place by the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, when it established a special female squad in Akure, Ondo State. The NSCDC CG Ahmed Abubakar Audi, who was represented by Assistant Commandant General in charge of Zone J, Adeyinka Fasiu, said the quick response squad was put in place to focus attention on intensifying security in schools' environment. The Commandant General added that many measures have been put in place to provide protection for staff, students, and others in schools. He said the first set of officers who are part of the special female squad were trained to tackle upsurge in insecurity occasioned by armed banditry, kidnapping, insurgency, among others.
Civil defense has changed. We are working towards, at least with other sister agencies, to work together to make sure we curb the issue of kidnapping, the issue of terrorism, the issue of banditry in our side.
We are going to provide logistics for them so that they can go to schools and protect the teachers, the students, as well as giving them skills in personal security. That is the essence of what we are launching today. Then the quick response squad, the regular defenders may not be able to respond adequately to urgent calls. So when there is urgent call, we have these RRS who can respond rapidly to any distress call.
The first known abduction of school children in Nigeria took place in 2014, when 276 girls were taken from the government secondary school in Chibok, Borno State, northeast Nigeria. Since then, attacks on schools and abductions of students have grown in number and spread across Nigeria, especially the northern part of the country. Samuel Bello, reporting for Clearview Television.
After days of keeping silent, Nollywood actress Tiniedo has confirmed rumors of welcoming a daughter through a surrogate mother. Confirming the news, the actress stated that the daughter was genetically hers because her eggs were used to fertilize the child. Surrogacy is a practice where a woman known as the surrogate carries a child for another person through artificial insemination. Let's now join Gloriata for details of these and more stories on our entertainment segment.
TGIF, thank God it's Friday. It's about time we go and unwind after a busy and productive working week. Welcome to our entertainment segment where we bring you juicy stories from the entertainment industry. I am Gloria Atta. Stay with me. Nollywood actress Iniedo has confirmed rumors of welcoming a daughter through a surrogate mother. After days of keeping silent since the rumors began, the actress finally opened up in an interview. Confirming the news, Edo stated that the daughter was genetically hers because her eggs were used to fertilize the child. She also mentioned that she had the daughter almost a year ago, stating that she had planned on breaking the news herself. The actress also revealed that she opted for a donor to avoid the drama associated between a mother and a father over a baby in public forums. Man, how was she able to keep the secret for this long? Anyway, big congratulations to her. After all, we all deserve happiness. International pop star and businesswoman Rihanna has finally broken her silence on the rumors that she is expecting her first child with boyfriend A$AP Rocky. Earlier in the week, rumors made the rounds on social media that the songstress is pregnant with her boyfriend A$AP Rocky's child, following a video footage of her at the Barbados Republic ceremony. The 33-year-old singer has finally broken her silence after she responded to a fan's message amid the rumors. Replying to the fan who requested for permission to attend the baby shower, the pop star denied rumors by saying fans have been breeding her every year. Being a celebrity isn't easy at all. People throwing assumptions left, right and center. Recall that recently Nigerian rapper Emeka Akumefule, known professionally as Black Bones, appealed to his landlord to increase his rent over the successes he has been recording in his career. Well, his landlord saw this request and decided to adhere to it. He sent him a message on WhatsApp stating that his rent has been increased, and the singer took to social media to share the conversation. Now, waiting passing power, now you want to talk. A man identified as John Herrera Nana is set to marry 2 pregnant women on the same day in Delta State. According to the wedding invite, Nana will be getting married to the women identified as Patience and Elor this Saturday, December 4. Oh well, what can I say? If they are happy, then congratulations to them. Nigerian songstress Temilade Openiyi, better known as Tems, has reacted to the buzz that trailed the moment her colleague and global music icon Wizkid tried lifting her while they were performing at the O2 Arena in London some days ago. With videos circulating the social media space, there were lots of mixed reactions to the moment Wizkid tried lifting Tems as they performed their hit track Essence to tens of thousands of people at the venue. Tems, who has also been on a place called Orange tour in the United Kingdom during one of her recent shows, seemingly spoke on the trending issue. Right after she performed the hit track Essence, she rained praises on Wizkid and how grateful she is for having him in her space. Naija people safe. We all have PhDs in analyzing issues. What safe? Okay guys, that's all we can take on our entertainment segment today. Have a beautiful weekend.
That'll be all, but before we go, a look at our top stories. A teacher in a private school in Abraka Delta State, Ezugo Joseph, has died after he was allegedly beaten to death by one of his students who attacked him for flogging his younger sister. The spokesperson of the Delta State Police Command, DSP Bright Edafe, who confirmed the incident, identified the suspect as Michael Ogbeise, an SS3 student. The Court of Appeal sitting in Akure, the Ondo State capital, has overturned the life imprisonment conviction against Prophet Babatunde Alfa over the disappearance of one-year-old Gold Kolawole in his church in November 2019. The court acquitted the prophet of conspiring, aiding and abating the disappearance of Gold Kolawole in his church. And the federal government has reaffirmed the right of all workers in Nigeria to belong to labor unions in line with the principles of the International Labour Organization in workplaces. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige, reaffirmed this at a two-day tripartite harmonization and validation of reviewed labor laws bills in Abuja. Remember to like us on Facebook at Clearview Television, follow us on Twitter at Clearview Online, follow us on Instagram at ClearviewTV_NJ. Also, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Clearview TV. I am Prudence Okona. Many thanks for joining us.